Hey, what's up everybody, BMS Lou here. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Wanted to get this quick video out for you guys. I finally am getting around to doing a little bit of a short review on my Sony BDP S5100 3D Blu-ray player. Also, it's like a smart Blu-ray player. Has a bunch of apps, and I'll go through that here in just a minute for you guys. Whenever you turn on the Blu-ray player, uh, I'm actually using this on my ViewSonic projector, and you're actually looking at this on a 120-inch screen that I have set up in my living room. We just had movie night tonight in the house. Actually, the screen is a Chef Camp, or a Camp Chef 120-inch backyard screen, and I got this on Amazon as well. I got the projector on Amazon, but I reviewed the Sony Blu-ray player on Amazon, but I purchased it at a local Mart store. You can check out my unboxing of that DVD player on a different video on my YouTube account, so check that out. But tonight I'm finally going to go through a little bit of this menu on this Blu-ray player. So whenever you turn it on, this is actually the home screen. This is the screen that you will get whenever it turns on automatically. You'll see here all the settings that you go through. I haven't actually went through and set up a bunch of these settings, but it seems to be working fine for me. I don't have any surround sound. I'm actually using this Blu-ray player for the most part with my projector for backyard movies, but it's winter time, obviously, so right now we're just doing the movies in the house. And I just hooked them all up. Actually just hooked up a cheap set of Logitech computer speakers to it, which works just fine for outdoors and indoors. But this Blu-ray player, actually want to go into the easy network settings to set this up. I'm using it with my Wi-Fi, and you can also hook it up with a WLAN. That's not what I'm doing, but it was super simple to set up. Actually, I say that, but whenever you enter in your, just note, whenever you go in and enter your password for your Wi-Fi, you think you would hit enter on the keyboard, but you do not hit enter. You actually go to continue. So you type in your password. Whenever you go into here, I've already set it up so I won't go in there. Right here, the easy network settings, it'll find your Wi-Fi, your wireless. You select it, and then it'll ask you for your Wi-Fi password or your W key. I put in my password, kept hitting enter, it wouldn't accept it, didn't know what was going on. Finally I decided, let me hit continue. I hit continue, and then it worked great. So now it's all set up. So here we go. Like I said, this is all your setting stuff. I haven't really done a whole lot of settings. I kind of set my screen size to 120 inches, what I'm using tonight. Photos I haven't been into. I can't get into it. I'm assuming if I had a USB flash plugged into the Blu-ray player, I could use it for that, but I haven't done that yet. Here's some music apps that are available that you can listen to. NPR, Pandora. I haven't set up my Pandora yet. Actually, there's a lot I haven't done, but I don't have actually accounts for a lot of these services. So, but they are available. So if I want to, it's going to be easy just to go in and sign in. I have set up a couple. You can see here I was just testing out my 3D glasses with the Titanic 3D. We watched a 3D movie tonight. That's not the one we watched, but I just wanted to see how it looked after I changed my resolution for this screen. It'll look great. So let's see, there's Video Unlimited, which is another app that actually has a bunch of movies that you could rent or purchase. Yeah, it's all actually rental. I did set up my Amazon Instant Video, so we can go in here real quick. You can see the interface and see how that looks. And I'm actually new to Amazon Prime, so I really don't have a watch list yet. But you can just kind of go in Amazon Prime Instant Video or any movies. Go in here and you can see recently added movies, TV shows. So you just go right in there and go, pretty much go to town on that. Whenever you hit the return button, it actually, if you see in the bottom right corner of the screen, it actually takes you back to the previous menu or back to the main menu here. I haven't set up my Netflix yet. I don't have Vudu or Hulu. I do have Major League Baseball TV. I also watch a lot of that on my Apple TV and on my iPad, but this is going to be very cool to hook that up to here and maybe watch it on my big screen at some point. Crackle, which is pretty cool. YouTube, I do have YouTube set up, and I'll go into that real quick so you can see that. At first, when I was trying to set this all up, it seemed very confusing to me because I couldn't get anywhere. So the first thing you really have to do is get in, set up your network, set up your Wi-Fi with it so you can get on, because all these actually aren't available to get into until you set up the network. So here we go. It always goes right to what to watch on the YouTube. If it's in white, like on the left, that's where you're at. So let's go, I'm going to go up here a couple to my uploads. And here's some of my videos. You keep going to the right and then everything moves to the left. So if the very left one, the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 cases, if I hit play on that, that will actually play. These are all my videos. There's my 3D glasses. I recommend you guys check those out if you have a ViewSonic projector. And here is my Sony BDP S5100 unboxing video. So if you haven't checked that out, check that out. And that's actually what we're looking at right now. So here we are back to the beginning of the YouTube. And you can go through, you can see all your, like I said, I signed into this already. So you can see all your subscriptions, YouTube trends, all that good stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and go back to the main menu again. So here we are. Got NBA. There's a bunch of apps in here that are available for you to go into. You can watch, movies for free in here. There's some sports stuff. Now there's a bunch of apps here. I apologize if I'm going too fast, but I can't really stop on every one. And this is just like a trailer. So there's some, some more 3D stuff. I'll go here real quick, just to give you an idea how many apps are in here. Flixster, that's cool to have Flixster. I got Flixster, I got some videos, some digital streaming videos on Flixster, but I can't sign into it. It's just movie trailers. So that's kind of a bummer. I wish I could sign into that and get my movies that I have online. You can get podcasts there. Again, there's a bunch here. So there's pretty much the end of it. I'm going to go up real fast to the beginning. I don't have to. If I want to just go over here, I can. But I'm going to take it back up to the beginning because most of the ones I'm going to be using are up here to the top. Okay, we're about there. Alright, we'll just stop here. There's my DVD. And then you could put in the USB right here. If you want to delete the data from it, you can do it from right there. You can get into Facebook. Haven't done that. And then here's some Sony Entertainment Network options. There's Music Unlimited, Video Unlimited, and you can link an account, which I don't have. I'm not really fond of this recommendations section over here. It's not really recommending anything that I want to see, really. But here, the Sony Entertainment Network, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go into the SEN Home menu. And this was kind of a surprise to me. I didn't really know this was kind of part of it. This is actually my first Sony Blu-ray player. I've actually had a Samsung previously. Now look, there's some apps here. There's some videos and some music. I haven't really been into the videos or music yet, but we can go into all apps. So I'll just click on that. And then more, so we'll look at more. So here we are at the top. You can see me moving there to the top. These are apps that you could add as favorites within this Sony Entertainment Network option, or app. We'll call them apps. So I'm going to just kind of go through this at a nice leisurely pace. You can see all these apps that you can get. Some of these apps are ones that we just went through on the previous menu. where we saw Amazon Prime and Netflix. But there's actually more in here that wasn't even in the other one. So there's a ton of stuff. There's Facebook. There's an Asian movie app. There's some old, 60s through 90s TV shows app. A bunch of tech stuff in here. As you can see on the right side of here, like right over here, you could see the little scroll bar going down. So we're a little bit over halfway. I won't go through all those. I'm actually going to go back to here. And if there are any apps that you like, you could actually add them to your favorites. And I did add a few to my favorites already. So here's my favorites that I've actually included. And what you want to do is, if you want to add one of these to your favorites, you would just go to like, we'll go to NBA, and then there's a yellow button on the remote that you would actually just hit. And as you could see it there on the bottom of the screen, add to favorites. So basically that's all you would do to add that app to your favorites, and I've done that already. It only gives you a limited amount of favorites. I'm not quite sure how many. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can see 8 of them right now, but I'm not sure how many that I have. But there you go. We'll go back. There's Music Unlimited, like I said here. So that's pretty much what you're getting, and that's pretty much how this this menu looks on this S5100 Blu-ray player. I hope this kind of helped you guys out a little bit. It was kind of foreign to me when I turned it on, and I couldn't get the darn network on my network setup, because I kept hitting enter. But I figured it out. You just want to hit continue. In all, I'm kind of impressed. We've played actually probably about 4 or 5 movies on this Blu-ray player already. Everything looks great. I think probably 3 of them have been 3D, and those look great. It also, the player also upconverts 2D movies to 3D. We haven't done that, but I'm not quite sure. I mean, I don't know. I've got bad eyes anyway, but I don't really know how that's possible. Might convert them to look better, but to make them look 3D, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, my name is BMS Lou. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this little look through of the Sony BDP S5100 Blu-ray player, and I appreciate you guys watching. Please like this video if you got anything from it, or leave comment. Comments are always great, not only for me but for other people. So I appreciate that. Everybody take care, and Happy New Year. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.